Blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for tuning in. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple of scorecards. Yesterday, we had Trinidad and Tobago Legions going up against the Jamaica Titans. We also had Barbados Pelicans taking on Leeward Islands Thunder. Gonna go through the scorecards real quick and let you hear exactly how things went down. Let's give a listening ear until the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's start off with the Trinidad and Tobago Legions versus Jamaica Titans. Now, this one was a low-scoring encounter. Jamaica Titans, they scored 127 for 8 of 20 overs. Trinidad and Tobago Legions, they got 130 for 4 of 18.3 overs. So they won that game by 6 wickets with 9 balls to spare. So shout out to Trinidad and Tobago Legions on the victory. So 127 for 8, the Jamaica Titans. Let's go through the numbers. Leroy Lugg, he got 30 from 25, 2 sixes and 1 4. His opening partner, Kurt McKenzie, he scored 9. Jordan Johnson got 4. Then Deathmar Anderson, he got 11. Zion Brathwaite, he did pretty well in the middle order, getting 37 from 30, 2 4s and 2 6s. Well, did well in the sense that he got in the 30s, but wasn't as fast as the team probably would have liked. Strike rate of 123. Ryan Edwards was left not out on 15 of 18 balls. Right, Javier Royal 12 from 13. So the guys, they weren't able to really score quickly. So 127 is where they finished. Now let's take a look at the bowling for the Trinidad and Tobago Legions. Sharon Lewis, he bowled 4 overs for 28 runs, picked up 1 wicket. Joanne Lane, 4 overs for 27 runs, picked up 2 wickets. Mackenny Clark, 4 overs for 14 runs, picked up 2 wickets. And he also had a maiden in the mix there. Right, Navin Bidasi, he got 4 overs out the way, picked up 2 wickets for 19 runs. So some good bowling there by the Trinidad and Tobago Legions. Now, when it was time for Jamaica Titans to defend the total, they actually got off to a good start, removing Amir Jangu for 7. He faced 8 balls. Captain Joshua Da Silva, he scored 31 from 24, 3 4s and 1 6 at the top of the order. Cephas Cooper made 6, but Camille Puran, he made sure that the team didn't get too nervous. He scored 45 from 38, 4 4s and 1 6 to settle things. Navin Badasing, he was left not out. Bidasi, he was left not out on 29, having faced 24 with 2 4s. Jade Gooley was left not out on 3. Right, in terms of the bowling for the Jamaica Titans, Javier Royal, 4 overs, 21 runs, 1 wicket. Ryan Edwards, he bowled 3 overs for 24 runs, picked up 1 wicket. Andrew Rambaram, he bowled 4 overs, 23 runs, 2 wickets. So those were the wicket takers in that game, as Trinidad and Tobago Legions got across the line pretty easily there. So shout out to Trinidad and Tobago Legions and Jamaica Titans. You guys will have to try and improve. We're gonna have to try and improve. They won the game, the game before this one, but they weren't able to get across the line in this one. All right, next game, Barbados Pelicans versus Leeward Islands Thunder. Leeward Islands Thunder winning the game by 8 wickets. Pretty big victory there for Leeward Islands Thunder. It was a low-scoring game. Barbados Pelicans, they were bowled out for 127 in 19.5 overs. Leeward Islands Thunder getting 129 off a 2 of only 16.3 overs. So they won that game there by 8 wickets with all of 21 balls to spare. Very comfortable victory there for the Thunder, right? Barbados, let's take a look at Barbados innings batting. Kadeem Alain, he scored 10. You know, he's 10 from 8. His opening partner, Cheyenne Brathwaite, he didn't touch trouble the score. Linika Boucher, he got 48 from 51 with 2 fours and 2 sixes. In the middle order, things basically fell apart, my people. Right? Seeley didn't score. Paris scored 5. Kevin Wickham got 13. Young, that's the captain, Naim Young, he scored 10. Joshua Bishop in the back end, getting 24 from 16. A really handy cricketer, right? He helps himself with the bat and he is brilliant with the ball, you know, in both red ball and white ball format. So, you know, he's a man that he's definitely on the up, right? So that's basically how they got up to 127. Now let's take a look at Leeward Islands bowling. Nathan Edward, he was a pick off the bowler, the star of the day. 5 for 27 from 4 overs, right? Nathan Edward. The other wicket takers, Cameron Pennyfeather, 2 for 18 from 2.5. Michael McKenzie, 1 for 17 from 4. Anderson Mahays, 1 for 14 from his 4 overs. So the bowlers doing a pretty solid job there for the for the Leeward Islands Thunder. Now let's take a look at Leeward Islands Thunder batting innings. They got off to a good start. They actually put together 47 before they lost the first wicket. So at the top, Jamie Cornelius, 18 from 16. Kofi James with all the flair, 35 from 31, 6 fours. Mikel Louis, 25 from 27. He was left unbeaten. 3 fours. Joel Anjo, 36 from 25 with 7 fours. Right, so a couple of youngsters there in this team doing pretty well, getting Leeward Islands Thunder across the line quite easily. So chasing 127, 129 for 2 is where they finished, and they won that game there by 8 wickets, as I said. So easy, well, not easy, but you know, some solid batting there by Leeward Islands. In terms of the bowling for Barbados Pelicans, Joshua Bishop, he bowled 4 overs for 18 runs. Just as I was saying, you know, very, very economical, a very good bowler. Junior Sinclair, 1 for 18 from his 4. Nathan Seeley, 1 for 27 from 4. You know, the bowlers didn't do too badly. Even the ones that didn't pick up any wickets, you know, they didn't do too badly. It's just that it's really difficult to defend 127. It's really difficult. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, my people. Just wanted to spend some time going through those 2 games that were played yesterday. So I'm going to leave it right there. We will definitely touch base again later on this evening. Until then, big up on yourself. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the shares. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, becoming a part of the family. Big up.